And now we come to our final Disney animated film of Disneyear Part 1 of the Disney animated films, Moana. This is actually a film I already talked about a bit. Well, actually, I talked about it last year along with Zootopia. And I'm still gonna say right now, well, here's the thing. This film is done by directors John Musker and Ron Clements. This is their 7th film that they have directed. And basically the first 3D animated Disney film they have directed so far. And I'm not gonna lie, I know a lot of people really love Frozen. I agree. I do agree that Frozen is a great movie. But I think Moana is actually my Frozen. That's right, I personally think Moana is a masterpiece of animation from Disney. This is by far the best 3D animated Disney film of the Disney Princess era. So yeah, what's the premise? The story is about our main character Moana, played by Ali Carvalho. She basically wants to adventure out the island, but her father, played by Jango Fett of Star Wars Episode 2, The Attack of the Clones, and of course, the clone troopers from Episode 2 and Episode 3 of Revenge of the Sith, doesn't want her to go out into the ocean because her mother tells her that he lost a best friend or something in the ocean. But he just wants her to be safe and all. But one day, the crops and the food are being limited because there's something going on with the island. Because there's a backstory was Maui, played by Dwayne The Rock Johnson. He stole the heart of Tiffany. He stole a magical rock on an island called the Heart of Tiffany. So basically, now a lava monster is trying to destroy a lot of the islands, and then it's making people starve and stuff. So Moana has to go find Maui after her grandmother told her that there's a way to save the entire world and stuff. But of course, being typical Disney, a family member dies. But I will give credit that it's actually the first time we see a grandparent actually die. But she does come back as a spirit, or as a manta ray. It's kind of like how Brother Bear did it as well. Like the bear of love and something, like how Kenai got turned into a bear, and then when Moana's grandmother turns into a manta ray. I actually think it's really clever how they did that as well. But of course she does get Maui, and then they set off to find the Heart of Tiffany, and of course they go through some strange obstacles, and then they actually find and then there's a big twist at the end as well. What they do come across, a bunch of coconut people called the Kakamoras, and they go to the realm of monsters, where they meet a giant 50-foot purple crab known as Tamatora, played by Jermaine Clement. And basically later on in the film, they do save the world at the end, and they did Maui and Moana basically become best of friends. What I really admire about this film is that this is actually the first Disney princess film, aside from Brave, but this is actually one of the first times that she doesn't have a love interest in this movie, because Maui is just her friend that she, Maui's just her best friend that will happen later on in the film. That's basically a big plus for Disney films like this. Even that's a great thing for me as well. There's no love interest. Even though she is a Disney princess. So, the story itself, at first it does start off just a little bit slow, but you know what? You will get it is still very incredibly entertaining, and it is fun to watch. So yeah. Like I said, the beginning part starts off great, but it's just a tiny bit slow. But then when it goes to Maui, it starts to get excellent. Pure masterpiece. From beginning to end as well. So, the animation is just spot on. I love what they did with the water world as well. What do you call it? The water looks like it's really realistic. The visuals in the backgrounds, even the mountains, are unbelievable as well. And the atmosphere is unbelievably heavy as well. What I also love is the what else do I love? I love the main character, Moana. I loved Dwayne Johnson as Maui. He was the best thing in the movie. Jermaine Clement, who I thought was going to be the actual villain of the picture, but But he's actually just a few-minute character, just a come-and-go character. So, to give you a heads up, there's no actual real villain, it's just, like, a misunderstanding or something. Like, a great big misunderstanding or something. But you'll see what happens later on in the film. And it is definitely a great payoff. The songs are excellent. They got the composer of Tarzan and Brother Bear to do this movie. And the guy who did Hamilton, who wrote the songs in this movie. Or Lin Miranda, I will say. Or Lin-Manuel Miranda? I'm just trying to pronounce his name right. But yeah, he wrote the songs for this movie. And every last song that's in this movie are great. How Far I Will Go is great. The first song in the movie is great. My two favorite songs, actually 3 favorite songs is You're Welcome, Shiny, and We Know the Way. Those are the best songs in the entire movie. And also, it is also very, very funny. I guess this film could have been, like, rated G, because this is when, like, for a while, Disney has been rated, well, actually, the MP, or whatever you call it, or the rating system has been rating a lot of these films PG, when obviously a lot of these films could have been rated at least G. Zootopia actually had a reason to be rated PG, because it did have some frightening imagery and stuff, but for Moana, I don't think it deserved that kind of PG rating. So yeah, overall, Moana is a definite masterpiece. It is so worth checking out. And easily one of John Oscar Ron Clement's best films. It's just as good as Princess and the Frog. But like I said, I still think Aladdin is their best film. So yeah, my mom was actually a big fan, was like a huge fan of this movie. She laughed, she cried, she just absolutely loved it. And I absolutely love it too. It's just so good. So, if you haven't seen it yet, I highly recommend you to go check it out. If you haven't seen it, just comment below, follow me on Twitter and Facebook. Again, don't forget to subscribe. And folks, that was Disneyear Part 1 of the Disney animated films. Thank you so much for joining me for these films. And like I said, I did say I was going to review all of them throughout this month, and since Wreck-It Ralph 2 is coming out this year, I might as well throw my 2 cents about these films. And show you the details and stuff, and I know that, like, most of them are positive, but there were definitely 2 negative reviews, and a couple of mixed reviews. And, like, a lot of them were good, most of them were great, and that's basically my thing. So, thank you so much for joining me, I really appreciate that. And I will see you in the next video. In the next few months for Disneyear Part 2, when I review the Marvel and live-action films. Thank you so much, and I will see you later on the Bostonian Critic, and I am signing out, and I will see you later on. Take care, and have a great February and stuff. See you later.